Hello, hello, crafty friends. Must be the last Tuesday of the month because I am back with my current monthly card class. Let me just zoom. No, I don't have to zoom in right now. We're just going to leave it just like that. Hello, hello. If you're joining me live, please say hello when you join. I'd love to give you a shout out. If not, if you're catching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. I love to know when people go back and watch my videos and what they feel about the projects and if they make them and so on and so forth. All right. Let me just make sure I'm all set up here. Yes, I am. I'm going to zoom in just a little. Great. Okay, so welcome. My name's Stacy Mayano. Here is my shopping site right here. This is my new host code. This will be for this current class that we're doing today. This is the Snowy Wonder Bundle. I'm going to show you the products that I am going to be highlighting tonight. So I'm using Snowy Wonder. Okay. I love this set. I have been using so much of this. As you can tell, my stamps are getting a lot of use out of them. But the dies, there's so much you can do with these dies, how they coordinate with the papers and you can cut out. So I'm going to show you some things tonight. But the purpose of the class, I'll walk you through and I'll show you the cards that we're going to be designing. I'm also going to be showing you, and this class is debuting the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. I love this embossing folder, so I'm going to show you that. That's also in the class, as well as I'm using Greetings of the Season. This is one of the stamp sets we're going to be using. All right, so let me show you the cards. So this is going to be our first card. I love it. I told you I love this set. So this is our first card. This is our second card. Look at how cute that is, the little scenery. I think this one, yep, has a little stamping inside. The third card we're going to make is a shaker card. So there is our shaker. So as you all know, I live in Florida, right? And Stampin' Up! Doesn't have too much beach cards, but you know I've been making them and you can go back and find them. And then this cute, so this is the scalloped gift boxes, and these are for gift cards, and I just decorated a little bit, so I'm going to show you how to decorate these boxes. So that is number 4, and in the kit you will receive all the bits and pieces to these cards to make, as well as you will receive one of the scallop gift card boxes. I will give you all the pieces pre-cut and ready to assemble. You will just need the stamp set if you want to stamp and make the cards exactly the same. It's against policy for me to do any stamping and send it to you. So I suggest pick up the stamp set only. You won't need the dies because you'll receive everything. I'll show you what comes in your packet when you get it. But you will need the stamp set. Hey, Teresa, how are you? I'm doing well, girl. I hope you're working on your kit. All right, so what else did I want to show you? Okay, so these were the products. So the papers that I'm using in this kit, this is the DSP, this is Take a Bow 6x6. This is what I used for the box. So your box will maybe be this design. It'll be one of these in this paper, but this has a lot of great DSP in it. So this is the 6x6. And then this is my favorite. This is the Snowy Scenes. It coordinates with the Snowy Wonder Stampin' Thin Cut, but mine's all chopped up here. But you'll see some of the pages. So this is the front and the back. Here's the front of this one and the back. And these snow globes are so adorable. And you just fussy cut these out. Okay, and these are great. I'm going to show you, well, last week in my card class, we cut these out because these dies, let me show you, these dies cut these out. So you can cut out them, and this one fits right here, just like that. So that was in last week's class, so you can go back and see that where I showed you all how to do that. Let's see, this is the back of that one. Cute, right? So fun. These papers are great. I really am loving the Stampin' Up! DSP. So that's one thing, because, you know, moving over from close to my heart, I was afraid about that, but they really do have great paper. So this is also some bits and pieces I'm using. This is the Festive 12 by 12, and this has Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and Granny Apple Green. So here is some glitter. Look at those nice colors. All right, enough about all this. Let's get to making some cards. So in the card, when you're kit, you will receive, again, so you can receive this kit free. You have to go online and place a $50 order on my website and you'll receive the kit free, or you can purchase it directly. There's a link there for you to get the kit for a purchase price, or you can just purchase the tutorial. But this comes full color, all your directions, showing you how, all the pieces you need to put this together. Oh, it's raining out. And then here will be card 1. So this is what you would receive in your packet. And this purpose of this class is now for me to show you how to put everything together. So my stamping is already done for the sake of the class. It's just to kind of go over everything with you and how to assemble. If you want all of the specifics, that's in the tutorial. All the dimensions and everything is there for you. There'll be a QR code pushing you back to this video so you can catch the replay. But let's get to this. So I'm going to follow along with my directions so I do not miss anything. I do need my stamping blocks. I don't have near me, so let me bring them close. Okay. All right, so here is card 1. Oh, we are going to do heat embossing. So let me pull out and make sure I have that. So we're going to do some heat embossing. This is where we're going to use that 3D embossing folder. So this is really fun. Let me make sure I have all my embossing stuff out. All right. So this is optional. You do not have to do this, but where is my sample card? All right, so you see that right there, that background, that snowy background? Okay, that is using the stamp, not the embossing folder. I'm sorry, that's using the stamp, which I didn't pull out. Where is it? Hold on, hold the phone. Where's my stamp? Oh, here it is. Okay, I grabbed the embossing folder and I needed the stamp, the falling snow stamp. Okay, so this is a great big stamp that you need a great big acrylic block for. So I'm gonna put that. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stamp this with, hey Tanya, how are ya? Hey, you're back. You've been traveling all over the place. All right, so we're going to heat emboss this. I'm going to stamp this with Versamark ink, and then I'm going to sprinkle white embossing powder over it and heat set it. Now, like I said, that is optional. You do not have to do that, but I'm going to do it for this just to demonstrate for you. Okay, so in your kit, you will just receive the pool party background already cut out. So you can eliminate this step if you don't want to do it, but I'm just going to show you for those that may want to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap from my work surface. I'll move this out of the way. I'll move this out of the way. Okay. So I have my Versamark ink, and I'm just going to stamp up this great big, I'm just going to stay kind of down here. I don't really need to stamp all up there. Just going to put some Versamark on this. Jet lag, I know. Yeah, you've been going on some really nice trips. That's great. Sorry about your Yankees. Hopefully they do better tonight because I have friends going to the game tomorrow. Okay, and now I'm just going to stamp this down. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly grab some white embossing powder. This is clear. Where's my white? I'm gonna pick this up. Here's my white. White. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle some white embossing powder on this. Just gonna get this out of the way right now. I'll clean this up later. Okay, where is my tweezer? Okay, see, now it has a snowy scene. How cool is that? All right, I'm just gonna heat set this. I know, I don't know what's going on with them, Tanya. Hopefully tonight. All right. I think I'm going to invest in the Stampin' Up! Heat gun. I used to have it many years ago and I loved it. It was very powerful. And then I've had several other through the years. Then I've had this one probably for the last 4 years. This was the one I got from Close to My Heart. It's a Ranger one. It's not so powerful, but it does the job. Let me put this down. Just takes a minute. Okay, there it's going. Just needs to heat up a little bit more. I feel like it takes a little bit longer to heat up. But I'm going to get the Stampin' Up! One. And one good thing about being a demonstrator, we do get a discount on products. So if anyone is ever interested in becoming a demonstrator, there's a great sale going on right now. Just reach out to me and I'll give you all that information. So you see that? Right? A lot better than just that blue circle. Okay, so that is an option for this card if you want to pop that on there. So let's get back to, where's my card base? Here's my card base. Okay, so if I'm going to follow along the directions, we are going to adhere this DSP to the bottom. Look at how gorgeous this paper is, right? I think I need to fill this up soon. You know what? I think am I running low? Oh, of course, or do I need to poke this? I think I just need to poke it. Yes. I love that I cut these just to show that 1/8 of an inch. I love that little tiny bit. Okay. So now, all right. So this piece that comes in your kit, this will be embossed already. Look at that. This is, what color is this? This is Poppy Parade. And I had already gone ahead and embossed that with the 3D embossing. Hey, Ember, how are you? Thanks so much. All right, but what we're gonna do with this, we just need to banner cut it. So I'm just gonna take my snips here and I'm just gonna try to eye that up in the middle. All I wanna do is do a little snip up and then you wanna come in from each side. Just like that. And that's just gonna give us a nice banner at the end. All right, and that's just gonna adhere down right there. I think I'm gonna swap to my, where is my tape runner? I'm gonna swap to tape runner right now because my liquid glue does not wanna operate or cooperate actually. So kind of center that right in the middle there. All right. So then we have our snow globe here, right? That's going to go there. We're going to pop all that up. Now, let me show you what's super cool about this DSP paper. So I just cut this, just a little snip out of the paper. So this is the double-sided. But look at that snowman. Let's get the dies. So here's the snowman die. I'm not lying. Look at that. It cuts it out perfectly and makes a die cut. So let me just run that through my machine real quick. I would have had that done already, but I wanted to show you this live. So hold on. My plates are running through. I did get the Stampin' Up! Emboss and Cut machine. If you saw, you caught one of my previous videos recently. I was showing the 3D embossing folders, how beautiful they get done. But I'm only going to use that machine for my 3D embossing folders, and I'm going to use my electronic machine just for my die cuts. And I don't know if that's allowed, but whatever. That's what I'm doing. Okay, look at that. Look. How cute. Look, it cut it out. So some of the DSPs coordinate. I didn't even know that. But that one does. The Cafe Latte, if you remember, or Latte Love, whatever it was a few months ago, that one did coordinate also. Okay, so we needed our die cut for that because we're going to start building our scenery. All right, so I went ahead, and you won't have this stamped. You'll just get the die cut, so you can stamp that in white ink, or I stamped it in white embossing, heat embossing. I did the same thing that I did there. So there, I already cut out. So like you will get the trees, but they won't be stamped. So if you want your tree stamped, you need to get the stamp set. Sorry. All right, I cut out all my little bits to make my scenery, but I wanted to show you how to do the snow. So here's my card. So if you see the little sparkle on that snow, I'll just show you. You're going to get a little scrap of white. So all you're going to do is you're going to hold, first, you're going to take this piece and you're just going to cut some like mountains and valleys. Just go like that. You can do it. It's not hard at all. Right? Just like that, a little mountain. Then you're going to hold this to the bottom, flip it over, and trim that off. And that's how you make your little snow scene. Well, that's how Stacy makes her little cheater snow scene. And then we're just going to adhere that onto there. See? Looks like a ski slope. So let's just adhere that. I want to leave a little bit. I'm not putting glue right there because I want to put a tree back there, or I might put a tree back there. So I just left a little bit of glue off. Okay, so that's our little snow scene. And now we're just going to build our scenery here. We're going to put some foam tape on the back of here, some foam tape on the back of here. Where is my... I love to use lots of foam tape. I need foam tape on my snowman. Perfect piece for that. My little pink present needs a dimension. Everything else is flat. Nope. And then this needs dimension, the little base. So after this video, probably by tomorrow, I will upload this to YouTube. So anyone who receives the kit or purchases the kit, you can go back and you can just fast forward through all my ranting now that, just to get to the cards to make them. All right, so I'm going to take, this tree's gonna go right there. I'm just building my scenery now. So I'm just gonna put this here. This one, remember I left a little back? Yeah, we're gonna tuck that one there. All right, and now I could adhere this right now. Yep, let's adhere that down just so it can stop moving around on me. Perfect. And we're going to put our base. How cute is this, right? We're going to put our snowman in the middle. Oh, and our snowman, let's take our little hat, Where is my glue dots? Put a glue dot on the back of the hat. So cute. Okay. And I'm going to start thinking about what I'm doing next year. I'm going to do these card classes every month. I will always have these. And I think I want to do maybe scrapbooking, but not monthly. I might do a quarterly, like a quarterly scrapbooking kit and class. Okay, I didn't do it for this card, but I have it on my sample card and I want to show you because I'm just for the sake of the video, right? I want to keep going. And I popped up that one, that present right there. I'm going to put my berries right there. And then I'm going to do this with a glue dot. Just going to attach. I have such shaky hands. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Okay. I need to squeeze that. I need my little squeezy. Because I can't get my finger under there. Okay. All right. So this card is finished. It is super cute. But if you wanted to just jazz it up a little extra, might be hard to see in the video, but when we attached the snow, use your clear shimmer brush and paint the snow so it has a little bit of a glisten. So in person I can see it, but in the video I know it's hard to see, but that's just another little tip to jazz that up. So here's card 1, finito. All right, we are moving on to card 2, which is this card right here. Let me just clean up. So we can move on to number 2. Okay. All right, so for the directions, we would be on this card right here. And if you see all my notes, that was just me going through them and proofing them, right? Because I make mistakes and I have to go through and remeasure everything. So I make changes. But when it comes to you, it's all correct. All right, so card 2, what would you be getting in your kit? So this is what you would receive. Here's let me put this here. All right. So don't forget your envelopes. Stamp your envelopes. If you have the envelope die, go ahead. Use some extra cardstock that you have and cut those out or stamp them. All right. So this is your card base made out of, this is garden green. Here's the layers. This is for the front. I went ahead and cut all my little dies. Look at these pieces that this set makes. How cute is all of this? Could you even? All right, we need to quickly, I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm using my dark Poppy Parade. I'm just going to color this in. This house is stamped in early espresso, but I'm going to go ahead, color the door. And then I'm going to color the windows. This is the light Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to color in the windows. Snowy Wonder. I can't tell you how many times, though. I think this is my favorite kit, my favorite bundle so far playing with. Since I've been doing this with Stampin' Up. All right, so I have garden green glitter cardstock, and then here is our other pieces. So we're going to make a snow scene again. Let's just do that. We're going to do the same exact thing. So we're using this piece of paper. We're going to cut some mountains. We're going to make some hills. So see, and you can see, let's see if you can see on here the clear shimmer brush. But you just want to make just like that. Okay. And I think I have this measured so it's perfect. Yeah. So again, I'm just going to put some adhesive more at the bottom here because I want maybe to tuck, well, not maybe, I am going to tuck some stuff behind. So we're going to first just attach our snow. And then we are going to use our clear shimmer brush because I didn't forget this time. Get a little piece of scrap. I like to have a little piece of scrap paper when I'm using shimmer because I make a little pile. Like that, and then I'm just going to paint on the snow. And then we can set this aside a minute so it can dry. So just keep doing as much as you want. Okay. Can you see that? It's hard. I don't have a good light. And I'm going to change. I think I'm going to start doing these classes on Saturday mornings. Ah, looks so pretty. You can see the glitter. It's really glistening to me. But I know it's quite hard to see sometimes on the camera. Okay, so we're just going to let this sit a minute. I have more stamping to do. You want to grab this little piece of white right here. And we are going to stamp Love from Our House to Yours. And that is, that was from my other set. So you want to find a set in your stash. I used the Peaceful Season. And I showed you a few months ago all the sets I was going to be using throughout my card kits for the next couple of months. So that's what I'm doing. But I know we all have lots of these skinny little stamps in our stash. So Love from Our Home to Yours. And you know, look at that. Love from My Home to Yours. So this is a great set. It doesn't, you know, it's not every home is our home. But my home is our home that I live in. So I'm going to stamp with that one. I'm going to just put that down. So like I said, a lot of the stamping is done. I do it ahead of time, but some things I just want to do on camera just so you can see like if there's another extra step to it. In this one, we are stamping in the Garden Green. Okay, and inside we have some stamping. So we're going to get all of our stamping out of the way. So now our next sentiment is also from Peaceful Season. That's the one I selected to use. But you do not have to pick up all of the sentiment stamps. I know we all have lots of sentiment stamps, but if you want to make, so you can absolutely change your sentiments, but if you want to make the cards look like mine with those stamps, that's what you're going to need. So I'm going to stamp this in Poppy Parade or Cherry Cobbler, whatever red you wanted to use. I'm going to put that kind of at the top. I like to stamp at the top. Just a personal preference. Okay. Uh-oh, I got ink on me. Messy, messy. All right. So that is that. Now we're going to take the tree stamp. This stamp right here. I'm going to pull that out. Does that fit? No, I'll use this one. Okay, so we're going to do second generation stamping. Super easy. I'm going to pull out that garden green again. Where is it? It's probably right in front of my face, right? Hold on. Pool party. Here it is. Okay, so second generation stamping is basically you just stamp and then stamp again without hitting your ink pad. So that's all you do. So I'm going to do, make sure I'm good and inked up. And do my first stamp. Lift up. Do a second stamp. Very easy. Okay, so now we are going to go to our card base. We're going to just put this on the inside. Again, that nice 1/8 of an inch. So all these, my mats here are cut at 5/8. Okay. We're going to adhere this piece down. Okay. Now, so this piece, we're going to banner each end, just like we did there. So just like I showed before. So I try to do some repeat things throughout the card so that you keep doing them and then you get in the habit of doing them, right? Like sometimes I forget, oh dang, just banner, just that little touch on your card, like bannering each end. Just jazzes it up a little bit more. Okay. All right, so now I know art glitter glue works very well for adhering cardstock to glitter paper. Also glue dots work well. So whatever you find that works well for you, use to adhere your scenery down to the cardstock. I don't know where my art glitter glue is at the moment. It's not right on my desk. So I'm just going to use these mini glue dots because they're right next to me. But just be aware that if, you know, you need something that's going to adhere to glitter cardstock, not everything does. Definitely not tape runner. Well, not my tape runner. Okay. And all right, so now what we want to do is we're going to take this piece and we're going to pull out from our stamp set this little snowflake right there. And you want your pool party ink. Block. And we're just going to put some random snowflakes around, just on the backing right there. Welcome, welcome if you're joining me. This is my monthly card class. I offer these classes. I design 4 cards. I pick a bundle and then it's available for the month using that current host code. Shopping on my site, it's free with any $50 product purchase. Or you can purchase the card kit for $29 without making a purchase on my online store. Or you can receive the tutorial only for $10. And there's a link in the in this post for all that. You receive everything in the kits, pre-cut, ready to assemble, all die cuts. Anything that needs to be embossed will be. I just will not have any stamping done. It's against policy. I cannot stamp anything for you. So if you want to recreate the cards exactly like I'm making them, you need to pick up the Snowy Wonder stamp set. If you want to create more cards, I suggest get the full bundle so you get the dies. But if you just want to make one set of cards, you would need that stamp set. And then, of course, all the sentiments, you can use whatever you have in your stash. All right, so you would then create your scene now. So we are going to take these large ones and put these large mountains. I'm going to put one there. We're going to put the other one lower, kind of just making a scene. Really no right or wrong. And I covered up that whole snowflake, but that's okay. I can always put another one if I need one between the scene. Okay, so there's our 3 mountains. The house, we are gonna pop up with some 3D foam tape. That's going to go right in the middle. We're going to take this larger tree, and that's going to go over to the side. And then these little doodads, one's going to go there. Yes, of course I ran out of tape adhesive, Stacy. Of course you did, because you're doing a live right now. 1 second. Okay. That wasn't too long, was it? Okay, one right there. And another one tucked behind the house. All right, now this whole scene is going to go on some foam. And again, if you pick up this kit or you earn it free, this video will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can go back and on my you'll receive a tutorial with links, direct links to the videos, QR codes, and all that, so you can get back to it easily. And you can fast forward through a lot of my talking in the beginning and just really get to the parts that you need to, if you need to. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of foam on the back of this. I need something really thin. And you can certainly add some more gems or a ribbon, anything else you would like to this card. Otherwise, card 2 is finished. All right, moving on to card 3 is our shaker card. All right, let me clean up a little bit. Okay, so here is our shaker pieces that you'll receive in your kit. And so this, let me show you. I've already gone ahead and did all my stamping. And I have my die cuts cut out, as you will too. You'll just need to stamp them. All right, so look at, here's this piece this panel I had embossed with that 3D snowflake, okay? Then I ran it through my die machine. So this will come complete, you know, done for you. You'll get the pieces embossed and cut. But this is how I'm going to create this shaker, okay? This is going to be our shaker right there. So that's that. Here's our other pieces. Like I said, I did second generation stamping when I cut out these trees because I wanted a different dimension of color, as you can see there. So I have my snowman, and I stamped the snowman. I didn't cut him out of the paper, but you can also do that if you wanted. I stamped the base. I have my little snowflakes. The hat, actually, let me pop this hat on, my snowman. So that his hat's already on and all ready to go. Then I'm also going to put the candy cane in his hand. So I'm just using like the mini glue dots, just gluing them there. Okay, now I'm also going to use my my clear shimmer pen again. And if you can notice, I colored in with shimmer brush my snowman. So I'm gonna do that again now, so it could just sit to the side while I do the rest of the card. And since I just used this, I knew the tip was nice and juicy, so I didn't need to make my little side puddle. Okay. Let that dry. Okay, so what we're going to do, well, let's just do the inside, get the stamping out of the way. Okay, so Season's Greetings is going to be stamped in. We need Garden Green and a Poppy Parade. So we're going to do our sentiment first. I keep getting inky. Okay. Season's Greetings. I love these bold type stamps. Make sure I'm juiced up good. Okay, now we are going to grab that same tree stamp, and then we need that little one. So here's that one, and then this one is that one right there. This one will fit on a little block. Okay. So we just need to stamp a big tree here. This garden green is a really nice green, right? And then one, a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to take the little one and just stamp it right next to it. Oh, this is the wrong stamp, but that's okay. That's fine. I'll do the one, but I'm going to change it to the right one. Here it is. It's the more solid tree. It's this one. Not the one with the cutouts. That's okay. Okay. All right. So that is all the stamping we need to do. And we could adhere this to our card base, to the inside of our card base. cute. All right, so this is how we're going to make our shaker. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to, all right, you're going to do this. You're going to put some adhesive on the back here, okay? Just be careful when you do this. And if you have removable adhesive, maybe use that. So you're going to kind of line this up and hold it, right? And you're going to try to get this down, or you can do this. How about this is easier? Use your brain, Stacy. Lay this down exactly where it's going to go. Hold it, right? Take this and now place this down in the hole so that you can lift this up. And that's going to be there now for placement and for a background for our shaker. I did this one a little differently, and then I thought about it and I was like, there is an easier way. So this is my other way, and I think this is going to work. So, all right. So what we're going to do now is you want to take the underside. Okay, so where the raised edge, that's what's going to face up. So we're going to flip this over. And you're going to take, in your kit, you're going to receive 2 pieces of acetate. Now, on this acetate, there is a protective film. So you want to, which I probably should have done before I went on camera, because this is the close to my heart acetate, and sometimes it's a pill to get off and takes a minute. So hold on. I should have done that. Hold on, let me poke it with this thingy. This will get it off. There we go. Okay, do what I do. Just use a little tool in the corner. So see this film? There's a film on here. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to use your adhesive. So see, you're going to put some adhesive. You can use liquid just around the outside. So you can use liquid adhesive, whatever you want. I'm just going to put some adhesive around. Then you're going to cover, and that's going to make your window. Okay. A trick, if you want to use, remember these, you might have an embossing buddy. We use these for heat embossing. If you just want to rub that around a little bit, that takes the static off. So your shaker bits will shake around. Now, I have for my shaker bits, I have the loose snowflakes, okay? So you'll get some of those in your kit, but I suggest you use something from your stash also. I've incorporated into my shaker just a little bit of these clear loose gems. See if you see them. See them in here? These were from Close to My Heart. So you can throw, if you have something like this or any other sequence, but I will give you a pinch of these loose snowflakes. But if you wanted to make more, I would suggest picking them up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is using these foam adhesive strips. These are great to use. Let me show you. Okay, they're these thin strips. They're 3D foam, and they're great and bendable, and they're great for making shakers. So let me show you. So you just pick one up. Hold on. Let me get one out. Once you get the first one out, then it's easy. Okay. So see, you just pull out this strip. And all I'm going to do this, and then I'll hold it up. So I'm going to start bending it, because I can bend it, placing it down around my shaker. Okay. Okay, I need another piece. Here we go. So it's like a puzzle. You just connect. Okay, so I just lined that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more foam because this whole thing is going to go, whoops, on the card. So I'm just putting more foam all around. Right there. Oh, shit. Excuse me. It's gonna stay there. Okay. So I think I got all my adhesive. Okay. So this is my card front. So the reason why I'm putting all that adhesive is so that it's all even, because what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with some shaker bits and then it's going to go on our card front just like that. Okay. Oh, one of the backs were backed off. Okay. So now what you would want to do, now you have another piece of acetate. So we want to get that ready because I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fill up our inside with some bits, and then we're going to pull off the backing. We're going to put this on, then we're going to flip it over and put it on our card. Okay, so let's get some of our snowflakes. And just make sure they're not like piled on top of one another, you know, because then they get a little, then it gets too thick when you go to put that second piece of acetate on. All right, so now I am going to start to remove my backing. You can use whatever foam you like to use to make your shakers. You gotta be easy with this because they start to pop all around. Separating them all around. I'm like trying not to talk. Do you get like that too? Okay. And let's take, we have a backing here. I'm just going to wait to take those two bottom pieces off. Okay, so I did I take my backing off this? Yes, so now I'm going to place now take the remaining I'm gonna put, just because this I could have made this smaller, but I want to make sure it covered, so you can either trim this if you want, or I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue where you're not gonna see it. Just because this is going to be on the paper, on the cardstock, and you won't see those glue marks. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over carefully, and I'm just going to line this up. Very carefully. Perfect. Cute. Okay, so that is our shaker card. Hopefully I didn't lose you on that. Okay, so now we are just going to adhere our base down. And then we are going to put one of our trees there. We're going to take that second generation one and put it higher. Like that, because we're going to take this one and we're going to add some 3D foam on this one. I hope you enjoyed this card class of Snowy Wonder Bundle. I sure as heck did, because I love putting it together. Okay. And now we're going to get our snowman. I'm just going to use some these two. And again, add any additional embellishments that you want to this card, but I think that is super cute, lots of dimension. Card 3 is finished. Okay. We are moving right along to our final project of the night, and this is our super cute, let me put the ribbon on. This is the scalloped gift card boxes. Let me show you how this comes. You get a pack of, I believe it's 10. You get 10 of these in a pack, but in the kit you'll receive one from me as a sample, and that's what's good about my kits. I always debut new bundles, so you get to try products out. Okay, let me show you. So now for that stamp and thin cut, I did use Greetings of the Season. I used the For You, yep, For You right there, and I used this stamp, this thin cut. This is a great set. These make tags. I'm doing an 8 weeks of Christmas right now, and I think one of the weeks I'm going to make gift tags, but this is a great set for these tags alone, but that's what I used for that. Okay. Here's my pieces, and this has the inside that I had showed you. So you get this great ribbon. This is, which ribbon is this called? This is called Silver and White. So this was one of the new ribbons. So you get a nice piece of that. Now, with your two pieces here, you just want to adhere these together. These are for the middle. So on this piece right here, you can just use anything from your stash. This is a Close to My Heart stamp that was from my stash. I just stamped the inside there. So these are the pieces you're going to get. And if you come to in 2 weeks, I'm going to be showing you how you cut these out of one 6x6 piece of paper. But anyway, here's all your panels for the box. This is the inside piece for your box, and here is your box. All right, I may have to fold this a little bit to send it to you. I'm not sure if this will fit in my pouches that I mail my card kits in, but anywho. All right, so all you do is you just start bending everything. There's no directions. I was just like, all right, how do you do this? And figured it out. So it's just like a pizza box. So just kind of fold this in, right? So you're folding that in there. You can do the same thing here. Oh wait, sorry, my bad. you gotta fold the sides in, just like a pizza box. On this side too. stinking easy. Gift card holder, all done. How cute, right? And then you have this cute scalloped. So that's it, that's your box. So let me show you, those of you who pick up my kit will get an advanced look at a, that right there is a 6x6 piece of paper with the way you cut it perfectly to get all your bits. So I got my panels and I even got my little die cut out of the 6x6 piece of paper with very minimal waste. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this is going to adhere on the inside. Right, then you take this piece, all you do is bend that down. This already has the, oh, I have, do I have, where's my, I don't have my gift card. Where's my gift card I use for everything? I don't have it, but I have $5. Oh no, I don't have a card, but, oh, it's probably in, hold on, I bet you it's right here from last week's. I bet you it's here. There it is. So far, those were my 8 weeks of Christmas. So if this was a gift card, which is a hotel room key, there we go. Oh, well, I just broke that. I was a little rough, but you're not going to be. Okay, so that would be your gift card right there. Jesus, Stacy. I will glue that. All right, so now just this piece goes here. Oh, and also this little decorative tree, this is the opposite side of that paper. You just want to put that on the inside. And then your longer panels obviously will be for the front and the back. And then the smaller would be for the side. So this is even super cute for like birthday, right? Or any gift actually, these gift card boxes. Any holiday that you're giving a gift card. But I thought it was good to bring into this holiday kit. Okay, there you go. And then you have your tag and your ribbon, and however you can tie, I would just tie a knot. And when I had my first knot here, I might, let's see if we want to pull this through. Well, I have a little bit of a headache right now. And then just like that. Now, if you wanted to make a bow, I give you enough ribbon to make a bow, just like that. And then take a good pair of scissors and like angle your edges of your ribbon just to finish it off. And that, my friends, is a gift card box. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me bring in all of today's projects that we made. And if you stuck around with me, I appreciate you so much. I hope you enjoyed this kit. So this is our scallop gift box. This was our shaker card. Here is our green snowflake with our scenery. And here is card 1, our other scenery card. So I did, we used a few different techniques through this, right? Like building our sceneries here. This is a great set to use to build sceneries. And to be honest, I'm not really like a scenery card builder, but I thought this was kind of fun. So I thought the shaker card was really fun, and adding the glistening shimmer into the snow. And then how cool is that you could cut the dies out of the DSP right with your dies. So super cool. Again, this is my host code, which will be available with this Snowy Wonder card kit until November 20th. That's when I start cutting up the card kits to get them shipped out to you. So everybody has until November 20th to shop with me. A $50 product order will get you this kit for free, shipped to your door with a little fun treat inside. Again, you'll receive full color directions. It will have links to the class. There'll be a QR code and everything for you. So I hope you enjoy my class. I will be back the last Tuesday of November with the next class that I'm debuting that will be available through December. So I hope you're enjoying my classes, and I'd love for you to share me with your friends. If you want to join my private Facebook group, everything's linked there. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out. I'm always available. And yeah, happy crafting. Take care now. Bye.